Mic check 1 2 1 2. Mic check 1 2 1 2. What's going on, family? Everybody tap in. Let me know where you're from in the comments. Your boy going live for the whole family. I appreciate y'all, and I want y'all to know that this is not financial advice. I tell you about your oven mitts, baby, because it's about to get hot in the kitchen now. Don't invest in companies that you don't understand and don't believe in, because if they dip, then you're not going to buy the dip, and then you're going to sell low and be right back here crying to me, and I'm not having that. So if you can't do the heat of these hot stocks, then stay out of the kitchen and consider investing in index funds. Family, it's Friday. I'm feeling good, and I'm ready to bless the family. I'm ready to bless the family. I'm doing a special live stream. We're going to talk about the stocks that we're looking at, and we're going to talk about cryptocurrency as well. But I want to start it off, and I want y'all to know how this is going to go. Everybody, get your Cash App or your PayPal ready, and make sure that you write it correctly, the exact right way. If you win and you're not seeing the numbers coming in, then I want you to reach out to me, because if I can't find you, I'm not going to look for you for 2 and 3 days now. I'm going to look for you for a day, maybe. I'm going to look for you for 2 days, maybe. But I'm not going to be chasing you down and you forgot the W in your name. I can't fix that. You feel what I'm saying? So this is what we're going to do. Have your Cash App. Put that in the chat. And also write 777. Put that in the chat. I'm going to pick one lucky winner, and you're going to win $25. We're going to start this so everybody know how this is going to go. So start now. And whichever one I see, boom, I'm going to throw you up on the screen so then everybody know how this is going to go. But this is not just going to be about that. But one thing I said before, notice that I had told y'all, I turned the Cash Apps off. So I turned the Super Chats off because I don't want no donations. I'd rather you put that money towards the S&P 500. I told y'all that in the last one because I'm already killing it. I'm already doing well. For those of you that don't know, I run online businesses. You know how that go. I teach everybody how to invest. You know how that go. But in my own trading and investing account, I'm up $2 million year to date in profit. Not the whole amount. It's up that much in profit. So then I say that to say, this is not to brag. This is to show you who you dealing with, first of all, that you following somebody that really lived this life, that really does this. But then to show you that since I'm making so much money in investing and trading, I'd rather you get where I'm at. How? By putting $1 in your account, putting $25 in your account, doing this day in and day out. It didn't always start here. It wasn't like this back in the day. But I would much rather you invest the same way that I am into my VOO, for example, into Bitcoin, for example. I can't tell you what to buy, hold, or sell, but I can tell you that your boy Keenan Grace is no longer even accepting donations like this. I'm not. Why? I want you to put it into your own investing account. So with that being said, let me make sure I can see everybody. I'm going to pick somebody right here, right now. And this is going to be, here we go. Let me see who I see. They rolling in fast. So just so you know, in case you didn't see it, you're going to put your Cash App, and then you're going to put what I pick right here. So we got our first winner. Everybody, throw a heart in the chat. We got our first winner. I'm going to pay you $25, and I encourage you. I can't tell you what to buy, hold, or sell. I want you to talk to your licensed financial advisor. But I'm Cash Apping you. I'm Super Chatting you for being a part of the family, for being engaged. I'm going to send you $25. I encourage you to put it into VOO or Bitcoin. I can't tell you what to do with your own money, but I'm sending you money, and this is what I would hope, that you investing into your future. Everybody throw a heart in the chat. Show some love. So we got our first winner for $25. I got my team here, and they logging this for me. So the stock that I'm looking at right now, that I'm telling everybody that this is the one that I believe that we as in me, I can't tell you what to buy, hold, or sell, but it's Netflix. They're about to do a 10-for-1 split. Everybody got their kids watching Netflix. Stranger Things is about to come out. If you have even one share of Netflix, put a 1 in the chat. Even a fractional share of Netflix, put a 1 in the chat. They're doing a 10-for-1 split. I'm currently in an average on Netflix of about, let's call it, even like 300. My average on Netflix is like 300. This is a $1,000 stock. They're doing a 10-for-1 split, meaning if they stay $1,000, we're gonna start to see share prices look like it's $100, $110. So this is the one that is looking like an absolute banger. Let's scroll back. Let me see if I can pull my whole screen up or not. It might take a time to load. Okay, boom. Everybody take a look at this. This is Netflix on a daily time frame. What we looking at, it might look confusing to my people who are new. And my people who are veterans and used to charts, let's be patient with the people who are new. Netflix used to be $1,300. What does that mean? That means if they do this 10-for-1 split and we getting in and it's 110, then it could potentially go to even 130 if we remain in this bull market and the bears and the short sellers don't crash the market down. That's like getting in the stock from 110 and riding it to 130 and beyond. Netflix is only like a $400 billion company, maybe even $500 billion, which is not that crazy when you think about it. It's not that crazy when you think about how many people use Netflix, how many people are going to sign on, and I'm going to give you some of the details on it. Somebody said they buying it after. It's all good. I can't tell you what to buy, hold, or sell, but I can tell you that I can see Netflix going nuts because people aren't really trading options. Think about the last time you traded a Netflix option. It's probably more rare. You probably do it sometimes, if never, because the share is so expensive. But when they drop it down, you're going to see much more Netflix options going, a lot more activity from retail investors and even institutions into Netflix because of this split. The reason I like this one a lot, I tell everybody, download Moomoo so you can see all of these different things. I'm looking at it right now. I got the link in the description if you want to get on, which I encourage you. This is the best investing app that I've seen in terms of research and information. But there's a discrepancy here. They have this thing, and if you ever heard of this, put the letter M in the chat. It's called the Morningstar Research. The Morningstar Research is telling us what they believe the fair value of a company is. But sometimes it's lagging, meaning they kind of in the past a little bit. They think that the research tool is telling us that Wall Street thinks the fair value is a $700 stock. But analysts on Wall Street are saying that this is going to be a $1,400 stock. Family, that's a huge discrepancy. That means that they're going to be your fundamental investors who are trying to pull it down. And they're going to be your other research people who believe that and Wall Street that we could go to 1,400. If we accounted for the split, that looks like this. It coming back down to 77, but potentially going to 140. Why is that important, family? Because that's a double up. That's the double up. So now, next question. With your Cash App, the question is this. I want to make sure everybody playing or even paying close attention. Let me open it back up. Make sure I got everything that I need. The next question is this. Cash App and then the answer. What does KGU stand for? Somebody let me know while I keep going, and then we'll pick an answer. This the exact opposite of what y'all probably used to on YouTube, where, like I said, you sending the Cash Apps or you sending the information. Now I'm sending it. So what does KGU stand for? I see Josh in the building. I see Larry in the building. Shout out to my guys. Shout out to my guys. So I'm trying to send some cash. Where's the button? Larry Jones, I turned it off. I turned it off. I'm sending the money now. Josh, I appreciate you. Everybody hit the like button. Everybody hit the like button so we can get the information out. This is a pop-up live. So, all right, let's see what we got our first answer. Let's go. Let's go. Let me try to pull y'all up. Let me try to pull y'all up. Put the Cash App and put the number or even the name. KGU. It stands for, here we go. Make sure you got it written out right. TL. Everybody throw a heart in the chat for TL. We got our second winner. $25. Keenan Grace. Oh. Hold up, big dog. Hold up, big dog. Ah, you were so close. I want y'all to make sure y'all writing it right. I read it, but this one ain't right. No disrespect, big dog. You probably get another chance. But you got the and in there, and that's not it. So I got to be fair to somebody who actually got it exactly right. So I'm going to just go on and I'm going to pick somebody who got it right. No disrespect. It's all love. This one. Oh, close again. Close again. Watch out for the typos. This one says KENNA. Family, very close. Everybody hit the like so the notifications get out to everybody. Let's see. Let's see. Here we go. Here we go. KGU. Keenan Grace University. We got our second winner. We got to make sure we getting it right. So, $25 going to come your way. Here's some more research that I have related to Netflix as to why I'm interested in them. You know how on YouTube, For example, you look at my subscriber count and it's like 600K. You look at, I don't know, Mr. Beast, biggest YouTuber. He got like 400 million subs. You know how many subs Netflix has? Netflix has, and let me just make sure I'm getting to the numbers, about 330 million subs. But on YouTube, you sub for free. On Netflix, you pay for the sub. So they got that many people paying to subscribe to Netflix. This is a cash cow. When you look at their money that they're bringing in, they brought in $11 billion in the last quarter, and they expect in the next 2 quarters to get to $12 billion, family. $11 billion and $12 billion. So the money and the numbers is going up. I look at the balance sheet. They got crazy amounts of assets, $54 billion. And then the debt that they have, $28 billion. That's a really good balance sheet. It's not the best I've ever seen, but it's really good. So I say that to say, Keenan Grace is going to buy Netflix before the split, and he's going to buy after the split. And I've been buying it for years now. Many of y'all have y'all children watching Netflix all day sitting in the car. So I say that to say this. I can see it going up, but I want to be absolutely clear. This is what I want y'all to know. This don't mean that I'm putting my whole bank account into a Netflix. This will just be one individual stock that I will not let exceed 10% of my whole portfolio. Is that clear? It will be 1%, or actually one individual stock that I will not let exceed 10% of my whole portfolio, or even 5%. Because oftentimes when we get on YouTube and we talking to people on Instagram or whatever, you tell them, yo, I like this stock and I'm about to go and buy some. They all in on it. They have no VOO. They have no Bitcoin. They have no Nvidia, no Apple. They went all in. Every single dollar that they had, they put it into that. So I will not let an individual stock exceed that 10%. So now, with that being said, next question, next person, Cash App, and then the answer. What is the ticker symbol for the S&P 500 that I like to buy? And it begins with a V. The S&P 500, for those of you who don't know, this is the biggest 500 companies in the United States, and you could invest into them like investing into a basket of stocks all at once. Instead of picking Nvidia, Apple, Microsoft, instead of picking them, you can invest into everything at once into little percentages by buying what I'm talking about here. This is where the high majority of my money is. This is why every time the market goes crazy, I'm going crazy and I'm getting richer and richer and richer. So here we go. We got another winner right here. Again, make sure your Cash App and everything is on point. We got Dory. Shout out to Dory. Everybody put a heart in the chat for Dory. Show some love. Everybody hit the likes again, because we don't have enough likes yet. VOO. This is where the foundation of my money is. Why? Because when I invest in the VOO, I'm basically investing into the United States. And I got a little story to tell. Nothing crazy. It'd be quick. You might think to yourself, oh man, the United States is rigged. The 1% is getting everything. Family, wait, so the United States is rigged, meaning the 1% is getting everything, and we know what they're doing? They're pumping money into their own businesses. Wait, what are the United States businesses? VOO is in all of them, and it's rigged to go up. So I'm putting my money in that. I'm putting my money in that. If it's rigged to go up for the 1%, and I know it, let's go back to the monthly chart. Look at this. Man, the United States is rigged. It's the rich keep getting richer. It's because they own the businesses of the United States. Therefore, I'm going to own the businesses of the United States. Keenan, but you bought VOO here and here. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. We're going to look back one day, as long as we never get taken over by China or Russia or whatever, and this is going to be higher. It's going to be higher again. And then we're going to be having a conversation about how VOO, which is $600 right now, it's $1,000. It's $2,000. It's $3,000. It's just the way that it goes. Obviously, this ain't going to happen overnight. This is a long-term retirement plan. So with that being said, the majority of my money is in VOO, just like you believe the United States is rigged, right? That's what you believe. It's rigged, and the rich are getting richer. The rich own companies, so will I. It's that simple. So the next thing that I want to bring to your attention, family, How many of you, if you agree with this, put a yes in the chat? How many of us, we only got 300 likes? Family, hit that like. Hit that like. I want to see everybody hit the like. How many of you, what we got? Yeah, 300. I want to see us get to 800 likes. If you have not hit the like, go ahead and do so right now. How many of you believe that the way that the healthcare system is run is a scam? If you believe that, say yes. Straight up. If you believe that, say yes, that the United States healthcare system is a scam. I saw a video that Stock Up with Larry Jones did, and I was in the video actually, but then he did a follow-up. And he was talking about how his insurance is going up like crazy, but you know, don't cry for Larry, don't cry for Keenan, don't cry for Mo, don't cry for Josh, don't cry for Chris saying we could afford it. But there are average, everyday, working people as well who can't afford it. But you got to pay it or you're not going to get health care. That's a scam. That's a scam. Wait. So they wanted us to cry, no disrespect. No disrespect. They wanted us to cry for the CEO of UNH who did lose his life. They wanted us to cry. They had that on the news all over the place. I feel bad. I never want to see a person lose their life like that to violence, particularly gun violence. I never want to see it. But they wanted us to cry about that versus we've been crying about healthcare, no disrespect. We seen our mothers, grandmothers, dads, uncles, aunts all get taken advantage of from this healthcare system that they have with the insurance is trying to strong arm you. The doctors is trying to strong arm you, and you stuck in the middle. So what I'm doing is I'm looking at potential solutions. You know who has a potential solution to the healthcare system being a scam? Not a complete solution, but a potential solution. It's ticker symbol HIMS. It's HIMS. HIMS and hers. This is the next one. This is why I like HIMS and hers. What is their potential solution? It's like a telehealth. It's like where you don't have to be dealing with these middlemen, insurance companies, where you don't have to be dealing with the whole scam. You only got to deal with part of the scam, not the whole scam. So at least this is a step in the right direction. If it's the best we could get right now, then I like the stock, but I don't like it at just any price. I really like it here. I'm going to give y'all some basics on the charts right now. When you're looking at a chart and you see a point that it went up to and then it came down, right? You see this point all the way back here. This is from 2020. In January, it came up to about $25. And then it ran up, but now it's starting to come back down. What that means is this. If it ran up to 25, that's a level of resistance because we're under it. If we come back down, that will make it a level of support because this is like a house where you're in the lower floor and it's a ceiling above you. But if you walked up the stairs and you're up top now you're on the floor. But if it's a house, it's floor 2 and this is a floor. But when you're down here, it's a ceiling. Now we're above it. If we come back down to 25, this one is looking excellent to me. But even at 40, if we scroll back to the time frame of the daily time frame, we actually have some touches of the line about right here at this $40 mark. So what does this mean? This means that Wall Street likes to buy this at about $40. Keenan would like to buy it at 25 around, but Wall Street likes it at 40. So if it's bouncing off of the 40, I'm not mad at people for wanting to buy some. It's $40 a share. Even if I had one share at 40 and it came down to 25, then boom, I would really back the Brinks truck up like they say and do it there. But like I said, it's not an end all be all, but at least it's a part of the solution where you don't have to always go to the doctor, get scammed by them and treat it like a number. No disrespect to my people who work in healthcare. Everybody who working in healthcare right now, let me know. I want to give y'all a shout out. If you're working in healthcare right now, let me know. I want to give y'all a special shout out and let y'all know that I don't believe that you are a part of the problem. I don't. I believe that you are in a system that I know is taking advantage of people, and honestly, they very likely taking advantage of you, and they taking advantage of me, and y'all know what time it is better than anybody else. I don't got to tell you. So I'm watching this one. This is another one. And then the kicker right here. Oh, you know, I got you. Let me see how the likes is doing. If the likes is nice, we're going to ask another question. But if not, we're going to hold off for a second. We at 500. Let's get it to 800, family. Let's get it to 800. I got y'all with a question right now. Shout out to the registered nurses in the building, the doctors, I see you. RNs, I see you. People working in the hospital for real. Shout out to y'all. Everybody, put a... Come on now. I don't even want to say it. I'm going to say it. Right? I'm going to keep it real. I'm going to keep it real with y'all. Here's something funny, right? Y'all know I'm me. I'm always going to be me. I can't be anybody else. Shout out to the RNs. I had seen a video, and it was somebody had a little bit of a misinterpretation. So he went to the hospital. It was a guy, and he from the streets, right? The hood. And then they said, okay, we're going to get the RN. They told him, he's in the lobby. We're going to get the RN to come and help you out. And then he was like, huh? We're going to get the RN to come and help you out. So then, you know, everybody who's watching the video, we thinking, okay, the registered nurse, they're going to come out and help you. But he from the hood, he thought RN meant real. Oh, hold up. He thought it meant a real. Oh, so it's a family show. I ain't got to go all the way there, but y'all know what I'm talking about. So he was just a little confused. So listen, I'm me. I'm always going to be me. It is what it is. So now the next question is, what is the ticker symbol? What is the ticker symbol for Hims and Hers? Put your Cash App, put Hims and Hers. The ticker symbol for my people at home who are new, who don't know. That means there's a little symbol. And my people, again, who are veterans in the game, just be patient, my people who are new. What is the ticker symbol? And that means the little symbol that you look up when you're searching and you're looking for a stock. What is it? Let me know. This is a $25 question again. Shout out to all my registered nurses. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to all my registered nurses. Y'all some of the most registered nurses I ever known. When somebody do something good, family not these days, we can be like, yo, you a registered nurse, huh? You a registered nurse. You the most registered nurse. All right, boom. We got a winner. It's Hims. Hims right here. Queen B, I see you. I see you. You got it right. It's Hims. Queen B, you a registered nurse. Let's get it. $25 one. You got that one? Okay. Shout out to all the registered nurses in the building. No disrespect, right? We family, this lighthearted. Everybody hit the like again if you haven't done so already. So now, here's another one. I've been to Austin, Texas a few times. I've been to Dallas. I've been to Houston. I've been to San Antonio. And what I noticed in many places, Manhattan, right, in New York, I noticed that there's so many businesses that were supposed to open up, but the pandemic, it slowed them down from opening up. So they kind of started it, but then you go there and it looked like they didn't fully finish it out because the pandemic, like I said, it slowed them down. People couldn't come outside. So I look at the charts and I look at what they should have did instead. What they should have did instead of starting that business, no disrespect, they would have got a higher ROI. It's easy to do in hindsight. And they should have got Bitcoin or NVIDIA. NVIDIA is an individual stock. That's a hard one. That's a hard one to be able to do. You feel what I'm saying? To be able to, boom, oh yeah, we knew what one stock was going to go to 5 trillion. We ain't necessarily know. Nobody knew. Nobody really totally knew that was going to go from just being such a small company, kind of relatively speaking, to being bigger than Apple, bigger than Microsoft in like 2 years, right? We in that one, let's be clear, but you couldn't have totally seen it. But Bitcoin, everybody in the chat right now, put a 1 in the chat if you should have bought Bitcoin the same year, not even the same day, but the same year that you first heard about it. Put a 1 in the chat. If you should have bought Bitcoin the same year that you heard about it. If so, you just like me for real. We twins. What's up, twin? What's up, twin? We should have bought Bitcoin a year we heard about it. I heard about Bitcoin and it was $300. That was the first time I heard about it. I'm like, okay, maybe not $1, maybe not. And then I watched it go up to 1,000. And then I watched it come back down to like 700. I watched it, but I should have bought it. Believe it or not, there are people today in 2025 who have not yet heard about Bitcoin at all. The numbers are out, and it's looking like somewhere between 5 and 14% of the entire world has even got into cryptocurrency at all. We see the institutions just jumped in the last few years, if not the last year. Me, Keenan Grace, I personally believe that Bitcoin, and you can clock it. If I'm wrong, I'm wrong, but I'm willing to put my money where my mouth is. I just bought $15,000 of Bitcoin today. I don't expect everybody to be able to do that. I'm buying Bitcoin at 100K. If it was 124, I'm buying it. I'm buying Bitcoin. If it fall back down to 50, I'm buying it. Because I'm looking at it as in, I should have did it then, but I'm going to do it now. I can't go back in time and be able to do something like that. I was talking to a pastor. His name's Pastor Robinson. Again, major shout out to Pastor Robinson. And this is from a conference that I had went to, and I had the honor of being there and being a speaker there with Josh, with Stock Up with Larry Jones. And me and Pastor Robinson, we were talking just the other day, and we were talking about how God will plant a tree because he knows 20 years after that, you needed the fruit from it, or you needed the shade of that tree. But if you realized that you needed the fruit from it, or you needed the shade from it, you might plant a tree today, but you might not be able to reap the fruits of the tree in 20 years, reap the fruits of the chair or of the tree or the shade of the tree in 20 years. But guess what? God had your back and he planted it in the past because he knew you would need it today. And when I thought of that, I was thinking like, wow, that's such an amazing thing to think of. And then I want to ask you, now that it's in your heart and in your spirit, are you planting seeds today so that either you or somebody else could have the fruit or the shade from it 20 years from now? I'm going to plant my seeds because I believe that. That's what I believe. And since I know that, I'm going to keep planting them. What might be a seed? A seed could be putting $100 into the overall stock market. A seed could be putting $100 into Bitcoin. A seed could be putting $100 into Netflix. It could be putting $100 into hymns. You get to be the judge. I can't tell you what to buy, hold, or sell. But I can give you $25. So I want to ask somebody else. What cryptocurrency is one that Keenan Grace believes that everybody should have at least a little bit of? Which one? This is an easy one. I might have just said it. Well, this is an easy one. Let me know in the chat. And I'm going to pick another person. You put your Cash App, and boom, you put the answer. I see it going to 500K. I'm going to keep it that simple. It's that simple. Now, this don't mean it's the only cryptocurrency you got to have, but it's almost a no-brainer. It's almost a no-brainer. Let's see what we got. Does it mean that there aren't going to be cryptocurrencies that are better? Sure, there might be. But sometimes you got to do the no-brainers. Let's see, we got the answer. I'm seeing a lot of good answers, but it ain't the right answer. This one is actually way simpler than some of you may think. And I'm watching them come in. Everybody, again, If I got to ask y'all again, hit the like. I'm going to get my notepad out here. Let's see. Let's see what we got. Some of y'all thinking way too hard on this one. I seen the right answer, but I didn't see it formatted right. Some of y'all thinking way too hard on this one. Here we go. Here we go. You say you finally caught the live. Shout out to you. Shout out to you. Yep. Family, just know. Here we go. I just need to see it formatted right. Like my dog here, you got it. But I don't see the Cash App with it, baby. I don't see the Cash App with it, baby. How am I going to pay you? You feel what I'm saying? You feel what I'm saying? Here we go. I had seen somebody format it right, but I don't see it now. I'm just waiting. Here we go again. My dog, Nelson. How am I going to Cash App you, King? How am I going to Cash App you, King? You roll Tesla to $400 and you on point. You bringing me to my next point. Here we go. $25. It's Bitcoin, family. It's Bitcoin. I believe everybody should have at least $100 in that. Honestly, more. That's what I believe. I can't tell you what to do, but it's what I believe. No games. Now, XRP could go crazy. Ethereum could go crazy, and you can have some of that too. But I think if you don't have Bitcoin, then you leaving yourself to think about this way too hard. It's the simple no-brainer one that we were talking about that everybody should have bought when they first heard about it, even in the first year, in my opinion. Honestly, history will tell it. Here's the next thing. This is where we're going to have some divide at. It is what it is. I don't know if you heard this, but Elon Musk, the grower, he's not even a starter, right? But he grew the company of Tesla. He just got okayed for $1 trillion pay package, but it has a contingency. He has to meet certain parameters or else it don't matter. Or else it don't even matter. So I got actually a list. I got a list of those parameters, and I'm going to try to pull it up. What he has to do, and this might be a little divisive. Do you think, and just answer me now, that Elon Musk should be able to get $1 trillion, $1 trillion, not a billion, $1 trillion if he completes these tasks? Let me try to pull this up so everybody can see it. You might not be able to see it. It might be small. I don't know, right? It is what it is. I don't know. I'm going to read this to you, even though I know it's small on your screen. Everybody check this out, but let me know. Yes or no, do you think he should be able to receive this trillion if he could complete these tasks? The first one, it says, from the top, Tesla shareholders just gave Elon $1 trillion incentive. They're trying to motivate him. 75% of the shareholders voted yes. What he must deliver over the next 10 years to get that T in his account, or T of shareholder equity. Number one, he must grow Tesla to $85 trillion. Oh, I'm sorry. Hold on. Let's rewind. He must grow Tesla to $8.5 trillion. That's the market cap. Meaning, however much a Tesla share is right now, Tesla right now is $429, $430. He got to grow it over 400% from where it is right now. 466% increase from its $1.4 trillion market cap right now. I want to put that into perspective. NVIDIA is the biggest company the world has ever seen. $5 trillion market cap. Nowhere near 8. Nowhere near 8.5. He got to do what's never been done. Bringing a company that big. He has to get 20 million vehicles delivered totally. He has to get 1 million of those Optimus humanoid robots sold. 1 million of those robots, he got to get them sold. Right now, I'm hearing that they cost $30K. He has to have 1 million operational robo-taxis on the road and 10 million full self-driving subscriptions. If successful, he'll become the world's first trillionaire with 25% ownership. Family, you know why that's absolutely insane? I had seen some politicians, and no disrespect, this ain't about politics, saying that they don't believe that Elon Musk should get that $1 trillion because people are poor, people are not getting their benefits, people are being taken advantage of by the system. Family, all of that is true. All of that is true. All of it. All of it. But they set the bar so high for him to be able to get that money that if he does it, he's going to turn $1 for you into Tesla into $7.50. Family, that's a whole lot of money. That's a whole lot of money. So when I heard politicians saying that he don't deserve it, I then say if he could create that value for the shareholders, doesn't he deserve it? But then I realized, wait, oh, I see what's going on here. Politicians aren't here to care about you. They here to make you hate somebody so that you could vote them in. Because being in the middle, it doesn't get you votes. If somebody says, yeah, I don't know how I feel about Elon Musk. I don't know how I feel about him getting that money. I don't really have an opinion. Nobody votes for that. People vote for, yo, I hate this dude. I want him to be broke. I want him to give all his money up. These billionaires is taking advantage of us. And they vote for that. People feel that way. Or, I love Elon Musk. He's saving the world. He's doing better than everybody. He's the greatest. Oh, yeah, people vote for that. But they don't vote for people who are standing in the middle. So when you see these politicians, one thing I want you to never do is think that they're dumb. They're not. They think you're dumb. So then they'll talk to you as if they're talking to a child who is dumb. And I know that sounds hard, but a lot of us is being played. If these politicians are telling you they think Elon Musk is going to be a trillionaire, shouldn't the next thing that they tell you would be, yeah, Elon Musk is going to be a trillionaire, so therefore you should invest into Tesla. Because if he's going up like that, he's going to take the shareholders on for the ride. And if he can't do it, then he's not going to be the trillionaire, right? So what does that make me think? It makes me think that the politicians think all of us is just boo-boo the fool. We just all silly and just ignorant. So I say that to say this. Tesla, being what it is right now, I can't tell you to go and buy Tesla stock. I can't. But I want to tell you, if you believe that Elon Musk can't even hit that target, but he's going to try, maybe he brings Tesla from a $400 stock to a $600 stock to a $700 stock. For him to hit the mark, he got to get the stock to like $3,000. I believe that that's the accurate number. It's like $3,000, maybe even $3,300. I could be wrong. I got to do the math. But maybe he tried to get it to 3,000, but he really gets it to 1,000. Family, that's called coming up. That's called coming up. Next question. Shout out to you, family. You said, thanks for sharing the knowledge. This is me. Look, we doing a reverse YouTube live. I'm sending you money. What is the ticker symbol for Tesla? Tell me in the chat. What is the ticker symbol for Tesla? That's what I want to know. Somebody said he ain't gonna do that. Listen, if he don't, and he take us to 700, come up still. That's how I see it. Ticker symbol for Tesla. Give me a Cash App. Boom, let's roll. Let's see what we got. Flood them in, family. Flood them in. Here we go. Boom. We got a winner. This is Michelle Martin for It's TSLA. Honestly, it's above my head, but you probably can't see it that well. So, family, just know your boy KG, I love y'all. I appreciate y'all, and I value your time. I'm gonna give one more question out. This gonna be the $100 question. This gonna be the $100 question. Everybody, again, hit the like button. As soon as we get over, let's even call it 800, I send y'all the $100 question. We got 700 likes, and then one person is gonna get it. Be ready. Have your Cash App ready and listed. And then I got you. I got y'all with that one. Have your Cash App ready. The likes probably gonna start flooding in. As soon as we get over 800, I'm gonna ask it, and it's gonna be the $100 question. Everybody else had the $25 questions. I'm gonna recap while y'all hitting that like button. The first thing I was looking at, and let me just make sure I'm on point with it. I might not even have an order to it. Netflix, that's one stock. The next one that we were looking at, Hims and Hers. The next one we were looking at, it's not a stock, it's a crypto, Bitcoin. And then the last one we looked at was Tesla. We're going to look back in time, and these things are going to take us to a whole new level. However, it's going to be a rocky road. Many people wanted to get out of investing and get out of trading, but they were doing it too soon. The market has mostly recovered all of the losses that it had today, and you heard of the term a V-shaped recovery. Let's go and look at the 5-minute time frame and look at the stock market today. They had us thinking that it was all over. Oh man, the world is over, because it came all the way down here and then did a V and jumped right back up. So we got our number. I want to say, family, we've been sending out buy alerts. Our hit rate has been extremely high. We've been knocking it out of the park in KGU. If you want to join, I have put the link in the top of the chat and in the description. I believe that everybody needs to start investing and have better tools. So if you book a call with my team, if there's still space, there might not be. The link is going to be, again, in the description, but it's also pinned to the comments. So you could get in and stop trading alone. A lot of people are trading alone and they missing out on everything, or they selling everything and thinking everything is going to drop to the floor. So don't do that. I encourage you to get in on my live trades, get in on the classes and education. You're going to invest into yourself. You should invest into yourself to the tune of, in my opinion, think about how much money you make in a month, and at least 5% of that, you should invest into your mind. Invest into your mind, into your education, into your learning. Because that investment you put into your learning, the earlier you could get it done, the more money you're going to make long term. Get on Moomoo. The link is in the top of the description as well. And I got y'all with the final question. We are over 800. Everybody, while I'm getting ready for the question, put an 800 in the chat. And then as soon as you do that, after, you're going to put your Cash App in the answer. Everybody throw the 800s in the chat. I'm going to let them roll in, and then I'm going to ask the question once I see them. We got the 800 likes. Keep hitting it. Keep hitting the like. It is what it is. I'm about to send somebody 100. Even better. Even better. Even better. I'm going to send somebody. I'm going to send somebody. Let's see. Let's see. How generous your boy feeling today? How generous is your boy feeling today? It's time. It's time to bless somebody. So I got it. I know what I'll do. We often do challenges in KGU. Many of y'all have been in there. Keep throwing the 800s in the chat. We often do challenges. We're going to have another challenge that's going to come up. And usually we might pay you out $500 if you win first place. But in this next challenge we're going to do, and we've done this in the past, there was a mother and she had lost her son. And we had helped her out by paying her rent. The next winner of our next challenge, I'm going to pay your rent. That's what we're going to do. I'm going to pay your rent. Not the current one, the one that we do after this one, leading into 2026. You getting your rent paid, family. But today, I'm going to send you $250. $250. That's what we going with. The next question, who get this right, you getting $250. At the end of the videos, I often say, I love y'all. What are the next 2 words that I say at the end of the video? Because this one going to somebody who really rock with your boy. I love y'all. And then I say something else. Put your Cash App and then put the words. It's 2 words. Let's see who knows. Let's see who really rocking with your boy. I need to see it. And you gonna get $250. Oh, I seen it. I seen it. You really rocking. Yo, hold up. I'm about to pull one of y'all up. Y'all got me about to ask another one. That's hard. Y'all really got it. Here we go. Mind your money. $250 coming your way, dog. If you can't do the heat, these hot stocks and stay out of the kitchen, send it back to the next funds. Family, I love y'all. And take care. That's it. So I'm gonna ask one more, and I'm gonna send out another one. I'm sending the super chats to you, family. I'm sending the super chats to you. There's gonna be another one for $250. There's gonna be another one for $250. There's gonna be another one for $250. And what I want the winner of this one to do, actually, I'm gonna do you one better. This one gonna be for $500. This one for $500. Everybody write $500 in the chat, and then when I see them rolling in, I'm gonna tell you what this one is. This one gonna be $500. But here's the catch with the 5, and I'm trusting you. This can't be only your 5. I'm gonna bless you with 5 so that you could bless somebody else. The next time that you find yourself in Target, Walmart, at the grocery store, at Ralph's, if you're on the East Coast, at Stop and Shop, if you go to Aldi, the next time, so I'm gonna send you 5. You could find yourself at a coffee shop. You could find yourself wherever you are, and you're behind somebody who looks like they are in need, or you see somebody who is standing outside of this place and they look like they need some food. You're gonna use some of this 5 and either pay for their groceries or you're gonna get them a meal. This is what I want you to do. And then when you do that, what I want you to do, it don't gotta be today, it don't gotta be tomorrow, but I want you to then contact me. Contact me via email, contact me however you can, and tell me that you did it. I'm trying to pay you so you could pay it forward. You get this $500, and then I want you to feed somebody. I want you to put some love back into the world with this blessing that I'm about to give you. This is going to be a $500. That's all I want you to do, is you're going to feed somebody. Put some food on somebody's plate. And the question is, and I just want it to be something that everybody can answer, because I want everybody to have an opportunity for this one. How many subscribers do I have right now? That's the answer. That's the question. How many subscribers do I have right now? Put your Cash App. Everybody, I want you to be able to answer this question. I want to make it fair for everybody involved. Everybody on the same platform. We all looking at the same thing. And I want you to be able to pay it forward. So I made the question easy, so everybody got an equal shot at it. And I'm going to send you $500. And then all I want you to do, pay for somebody's either their groceries or get them a meal. So when I send you this money, make sure you got your Cash App and everything written out right. What I'm going to do is I'm going to pick a person, because I want this money to get to you for sure. And then I'm going to pick a runner-up in case your Cash App, I'm trying to send you the money and it's not working. I'm going to pick a runner-up. So if the runner-up get it, You know, the first person I tried to contact and I couldn't find you. But all I want you to do is put some food on somebody else's plate. You don't know who you could save. You don't know. Let's be the change, family. Let's be the change. My guy, Math, you the #1 spot for this. Everybody write Math in the chat. We all looking for you, big dog. We all looking for you. I'm going to send you this 500. All I need is for this to be the right one. But the mission is important. So I got to get a runner-up. But Math, everybody write Math in the chat. You the #1 in the line for it. I'm going to try to send it to you, $500. And all we want to do, all of us who are here right now, we want to see you contact me via my email. It's KeenanGraceBuildWealth@gmail. It might even be in my description. Email me, and all you got to do is tell me I did it. I did it, big dog. I gave somebody some groceries. I paid for somebody's meal. Math, everybody in the chat, we counting on you, big dog. We believe in you. You're the first person, but the mission is important. The mission is important. So I got to pick another person. I got to pick another person to be in line next for this. I got to pick another person just in case I can't get through the math, which I believe that I will. The next person. Let's see who's going to be second in line. Let me see. Boom. Rob the barber. You the second one in line for this one. If I could get through to Rob, then I'm not gonna send you the money. But if I can't get through to Rob, then it's gonna come to you. However, just know, at a minimum, I'm gonna send you 100. So write that down for me. At a minimum, I'm gonna send you 100. If I get through to Rob, boom. Or if I get through the math, boom. But if I can't get through the math, it's gonna drop down to you. But the mission is important. So family, we gonna feed somebody tonight. I love y'all. I appreciate y'all. I'll see you in the next one. As we always do, we love on the family. I encourage everybody, every dollar that you might have wanted to send to me for a super chat, I want you to put it towards VOO, for example. Can't tell you what to buy, hold, or sell, but you see how you come on here and you get poured into. This is love. This is me showing you the financial education, also showing you the heart behind it, family. How we going to plant that seed so that somebody, and that somebody could be us, in the future, could reap the fruit or sit in the shade. I love y'all. I appreciate y'all. And I'll see you in the next one. Take care.